Soviet learning school. Here's Kurt Gilback.
Steen and Bykov sent to face off. Off it goes to center ice. Dumped back into the Jet zone. And back to get it is Mantha. And back for it is Byakin. Sends it around on the board. Stopped at the point by Mantha. He dumps it in behind the net. Steen goes after it there. Goes into the corner. Dropped it back. Here's Ashton. His pass picked off. And away for the Soviets is Kamensky. In across the jet line. Works in deep. Fanned on the shot the first time. Then fired it wide. He circles back at his own line. Gets it back to Konstantinov. His pass picked off by Fenton. In for McDermott in deep. It comes back. Here's Ellett. Puts it in front. Fenton fired it wide. And the open side on the far side, but just missed. Mantha's shot goes wide. Here's Ellett from the point. Behind the net. Fenton trying to feed Steen in front. Steen goes after it. McElwain back to Numanen. Goes behind his net. He's checked back there by Kryastikov. He centers at the shot. Beauregard the save. Back to get it now. It's dumped in by the Soviet Stepanishev and picked off by Steen. He gets to center as far as the Soviet line, and Kravchuk turns it around. Gives it to Christian. Checked by Steen. He scored! Unassisted.
Well, a steal in front of the net, and it was classic Steen.
Central Red Army is Konstantinov. On the left side. Gets it over to Kristiakov, to Fedorov, a shot. Beauregard the save, rebound. Beauregard, two more saves. With it now is Fedorov at center. Gets in across the jet line, trying to dance through. Puts it back in front. And Taglianetti starts away 4-on-2 at center ice. Gives to Ashton. Back to Taglianetti. Shot at the side of the goal. Ashton trying to break by. One hands it toward the goal. McElwain after it behind the net. Now Shiryaев sends it around on the boards. Olesen pinches in, ties up his man, and the Soviets 3-on-1. Here's Fedorov at center. In across the line to Shiryaев. His pass across, and it was relayed back for Fedorov wide of the intended receiver.
Well, Peter Taglianetti did really the only thing he could. He went after the guy with the puck, took the middleman out of the play, and allowed the pass to go across, and they mishandled it.
Olesen gives to Taglianetti. Who says this is exhibition? Now the puck at the Soviet line. Here's Fenton to McElwain. A great save by Irbe. Off McElwain. Kamensky gathers speed up the middle. His lead pass goes in across the line to Kamyatov. Out front, here's Kamensky. Rolls it in deep backhand. Save, rebound. The net was knocked loose. The Soviets are celebrating, but referee Morozov seems to be indicating no goal. It goes back to the point again to Byakin. He gets it along the boards for Kamensky. Back to Konstantinov. A shot. Great save. Beauregard. Rebound. It was fired high and wide, and the penalty is over. Gets outside the zone for Ashton at center ice. Ashton stops, fell down, and it's picked up by Davydov. 2-on-1 with Kostичкин. Here's Davydov. Cuts in front. Beauregard the save. Helena gives to Steen. The captain of the Jets takes it to center ice. Gets to the Soviet line. Swings in front. And able to get a piece of him was Kravchuk. Now Davydov back again. Gets the pass on the right side. Mantha flattens his man. Davydov centers. Kostичкин couldn't finish. Here's Yellen at the point. Gives it to Steen along the boards. Into the corner to Howardchuk. Howardchuk looks in front. Everybody stationary. Gets it back to Steen. To Ellen at the point. Back. Here's Steen. Moves it to Howardchuk beside the net. Out in front. They score! Olesen.
Well, and again, Thomas Steen was in on that play. He and Dale Howardchuk setting it up nicely, and Howardchuk on the post prior.
2-0. The Jets lead it. 2:48 left. Here's a 2-on-1. Bykov in across the line. Gets it over. Beauregard the save on that shot by Kamensky. Well, they've carried the play in this second period. But the Jets have scored the lone goal and lead 2-0. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Soviets. Kamyatov out front. Bykov. Beauregard the save again.
I got that big blocker up on him.
Here's Mantha to Steen. In across the Soviet line. Steen moves to the right side. Back to Mantha, the shot. Now Steen in the corner. Looks back to Mantha. His shot wide. And Kumpel starts back. He gets to center ice. Trying to work by Bykov. Goes into the Soviet. He scored!
Kumpel from outside. The circle's almost the blue line. He surprised Irbe.
Here's Kostичкин. Puts it behind his net to Stельнов. Up to Kostичkин at center. He gets round Cronin in across the line. Kostичkin cuts out he scored!
Well, that was a nice move by Kostичkin. He went in all alone over the blue line and cut in front of Mr. Beauregard. This time he got him to go down to his knees, drew him to the far post, and fired back.
Kravchuk thought it was going to be called. Now hustles back to get it. Sends it straight up the middle to Chibiriev. His pass cut off by Sykes. Dumped back in, and again Kravchuk goes for it. Puts it into his own corner to Malahov. He's stopped by Sykes. He centers it. Donnelly trying to grab it. Loose by backhand. Here's Sykes at the side of the goal. And covering up is Irbe as Donnelly takes a shot at guess who? Mr. Kravchuk. Hands it to Mantha. On the right side to Kumpel. He dumps it ahead. Here's Hristic. Stopped at center ice by Kumpel to Hawerchuk. Hawerchuk's pass. Here's Smale scooting in after. He scored!
Assisted by number 10, Dale Hawerchuk.
Here's McElwain in flat at center. In over the Soviet line. Cutting at the net. He shot. Great effort by McElwain. Now Cronin in front. And Kamensky got all of that one right on Beauregard. Now it's dumped by McDermott into the Soviet zone. Ashton in behind the net. He and Konstantinov begin to shove.
Well, it's the first time anything has really amounted to more than just a pushing match. This one is into, if they could get their fists loose, a couple of shots being thrown, but that will be the extent of it.
4-1 Jets at the 8-minute mark in the third. This is Jets hockey on 58 CKY.
Behind the net. It goes to Kostичkин into the corner. He has the lone goal. Gets it back to Malahov to Kostичkин along the boards. Into the circle. Shot hit the goal post. 4-1 the Jets lead. Newman trying to beat Byakin. Goes into the corner. Leaves for McDermott. Out front to Fenton. And it goes all the way back. Now the Soviets at center. With it now is Kostiakov. Dropped it off to Maselnikov. Out in front. And it was fired wide of an empty net. Back to the point, Olesen. Olesen gives to Elenick along the boards. He gives to Ashton. Out front, Ellen shot. Irbe the save. It's hit back to the point. Here's Olesen. Gets it into Steen. Out front, Ashton trying to convert.
By the Soviets and 20 by the Jets.
Now Shiryayev puts it in front of the Jet goal. Loose puck. Ashton trying to clear. 7 seconds left. Soviets with the man event. Here's Shiryayev shot. Beauregard the save. Ashton grabs it, dumps it away. The game is over.
The Winnipeg Jets, for the first time in their NHL history, have beat a Soviet team. They lost in 1980 to Moscow Dynamo 7-0. They rebound tonight.